Yeah, so I just recently cleared all the solo challenges with the with like a 3 diamond deck. So this is the deck I've been using, and I find the most consistent win. Just you know, this video is really for people that are just looking for one 3 diamond deck that can clear all the stages, even in dark type. You know, just to get your stamina, finish your missions in TCG pocket. Yeah, so I just use a Togekiss deck, and I just want to show you like me clearing the entire new set of missions from Shiny Reverie. Right, so this is against the grass, which is the first stage of the expert, right? Yeah, just very easily clear, you know. So you can see I'm doing this fresh, right? So most of these are first tries. Actually, in fact, all these are first try, but one of them, which I will show you later. Yeah, it's very easy. Togekiss. So why use Togekiss? That Togekiss will consistently get the 120 attack after 60. And out of all those Pokemons that are, 1 to 3 diamonds, I think Togekiss has won the highest attack after it gets a stat. Right, so, this deck is mainly just built on Togekiss. 2 sets of Togekiss evolution set, obviously. And just 1 basic Cresselia, just because maybe it's just like a high HP psychic feeder, right? Yeah, clear Charizard easily. So let's do this Razor Clam Coral thing. Nice, so going second, nice. So yeah, when you come to building these decks, you want to have little Pokemon, just because now there's Pokemon Communication and Pokeball and Professor Oak. It's just very easy to get the Pokemon you want. Right? By having less Pokemon, you're more consistently getting the Pokemon that you need. So, I always start with Togepi because I only have 2 basic Pokemon, Togepi and Cresselia. Right? Yeah, so this looks like an easy win. I already got Togepi on hand. I have another Togepi in the back. If my first Togepi die, it'll be fine. I got a Togepi in the back. And also, Togekiss only needs 2 energy. Not only that, Togetic only need 1 energy to attack. So I will always be able to attack for every evolution state I am at. And I like to stack my deck with Cyrus and Sabrina's. If you don't have Cyrus or Sabrina, one or the other is fine. I mean, these are 3 diamonds cards or 1 diamond or just common card, which you can trade from the store for relatively cheap. You see, Togekiss will always have that 120 attack because it's just so easy to proc. Every time Togekiss attack, you'll always get that 120. And Togekiss at 140 HP. Stack your deck with like 2 potions. And there's a new forgot what's the new nurse card that gives you 30 HP, so you can stack more of those cards. Yeah, very easy win. First try. You see, first try. I mean you wouldn't know, but it's first try. Trust me, bro. Yep, going against the electric deck. It's usually favorable to get all the evolution in your hand, just so that you don't have to draw it. Like, waiting for the harder card is very inconsistent, but it's TCG, right? It's Pokemon. There's only 20 cards in the deck. It's not that hard to draw the card, but you see, once I evolve to Togekiss, I already have that 2 energy ready because it's 2 evolution stages, and during each stage you can add 1 energy. So it's very easy to attack immediately. And once I attack with Togekiss, I'm doing 120. So it's very free. Very little Pokemon can take over 100 damage in the early stage. I can get Togekiss up in like, what, turn 6? Turn 5 or 6? Add some equips, some tools, potion. Deck is set. Yeah, then right here, I'm just a little worried about the Pikachu. Yeah, because I honestly don't know anything about the decks that we're fighting. Yeah, so I mean, you know, sometimes you do need to think when you play this game, right? You know, can't really auto all the time. Yeah, so right there, I just baited my Togepi, so now I can attack with Togekiss. Right. Then Magnezone not gonna kill my Togekiss unless they have Giovanni, which they probably don't have. I mean, I didn't check the deck, I wouldn't know, but yeah. The next attack will kill Pikachu and Magnezone. Oh. It's a win. It's basically a win. And right now they just kind of like gave up. Or the AI just gave up. Yeah, that's it. Easy win. Free stamina. On to the next. Oh, sorry, they don't give you stamina, they give you that thing. But you know, once you I guess you don't really have to do this mission, but you know, it's fun to do those missions. Right, so right now I'm using type neutral, psychic and psychic. Yeah, you can see I use Cresselia as like a tank. I mean, I could use it to attack. It does 50 for 2 energy, which is pretty good. Wait, is this the battle where I lose? No, it might be against Dark. And so whenever Cresselia attack, it heals 20 HP, which, you know, lets it tank for even longer. Right, so I have potion here. That's gonna heal Cresselia. Am I gonna do that? Oh. Right, Garatina cannot retreat unless they use Leaf. Yep. Sometimes I have a little misplay, but you know, that's just because I'm just trying to rush to finish the solo stages. It's very easy to get Togekiss. So I use up my Cyrus and Sabrina. Many people use Cyrus and Sabrina to basically, you know, it's like a haha, I got you, I got Cyrus. But Sabrina and Cyrus can really be used to really mess up your opponent's build up. You know, if they're trying to build some energy on the active Pokemon, move the active Pokemon on the bench. Right now they had to retreat it to get it to deal damage to you. Right, so you know, I highly value Cyrus and Sabrina. I do prefer Sabrina more. Cyrus is more of the aha, I got you. Sabrina is more of a strategic card than anything. Yep. That's it. That's game. 120 damage. Got the HP of Togekiss at 160. Yep. Easy. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I think the next one is against Dark. I think that's where I lose. Not because the deck isn't good. It's just unlucky. Yeah, I was just very unlucky. You would just see. Okay, so I had Cresselia. It's fine. Actually, a pretty good situation because Dark deals 20 extra damage to my Psychic. Got Hard Hat. Great. Draw 2 card. I didn't get a really good draw, but for Professor Oak, I can work with it. It's fine, right? It would be nice if I could have a Togepi and I just put him a bench and I could start evolving. Okay, 40 damage. They take 20. It's fine. So Sabrina. Okay, so I can mess up their rotation. So I can get Darkrai out. Can take 2 energy, retreat Darkrai, and also take 3 energy to attack. So, you know, probably my Sabrina. But I need to get 2 cards. I don't have any Pokemon. So, I just use Professor Research. Yeah. So you see, I have 2 Pokemon communication that can't do anything for me because I don't have any Pokemon on hand. That's a problem. I don't really value Pokemon communication over Pokeball, even though many people sometimes get Pokeball and it's basically a dead card if they ran out basic. But I do prefer being able to get an extra card rather than exchange a card, right? Pokeball basically lets you get a free card. I guess another way to understand it is Pokemon allocation is 2 for 1, while Pokeball is 1 for 1. You see, I saw right there, I couldn't even get a Togepi even with 2 Pokemon communication. Big L. There's no way of winning this, but you know, just... And the second card I drew was a Togetic that I sent back into your deck. Unfortunate. All I'm doing is just stalling. Only have 1 Pokemon. The Darkrai is chipping me. Yep. And when you're very unlucky, this is what happened. This will barely happen, as you can see in the previous runs. Deck is very consistent. Right. I just go again. Going second and first doesn't really matter. If you go first, you get to evolve faster. Maybe if they have a dark Pokemon that does 30 and then, you know, plus 20 because of weakness, that would really affect you. But, you know, being first isn't always bad because you get to evolve first. And the evolution, you know, when you evolve Togepi to Togetic, you get a higher HP Pokemon with a Pokemon that does a little more damage. Right, so this is a good hand. As long as you have Togepi in the back or in the front and the active, you're chilling. Right, so you see, if I had Togepi there instead of Cresselia, I would have died because of the poison. That's what I'm saying. So, you know, when it comes to darks, sometimes things got play in your favor. In most cases, once you get Togekiss out, you're probably gonna win. Right? You don't really need 2 Togekiss out to basically say that you declare the win, but 1 Togekiss is enough. Easy, just chipping. Yeah, because Cresselia does 50 damage. Each time does 50 damage, it just knocks out the Wooper. Yeah, so you know, this is in my favor. It's fine. Togekiss is out, does 60. GG, gets game. Okay. Easy. The opponent didn't even get to evolve. Even if they did evolve, my Togekiss would have done 120 to the evolution. Really doesn't matter. Alright, next. Yeah, so that challenge doesn't have the 3 diamonds, so I'm not gonna waste my time with it. Just use the Togekiss on it. Doesn't really matter. I don't know if this deck is competitive. Maybe I can try in the new rank tournament. Probably wouldn't. I mean, everyone using EX. I mean, why wouldn't you? They're EX Pokemon, right? They also look better. And always nice to play with more prettier cards with like full arts. I'm pretty sure this deck that we're fighting against is stacked on healing cards, potions, the nurse, and it Wigglytuff heals 30 every time, so I'm basically doing nothing to Wigglytuff. Yeah, right now, pretty bad hand. I don't have Togetic. I don't know what they're doing. They could have maybe use a leaf to swap to Dialga and start doing things to me. I mean, a good thing about this deck is that you need 3 Pokemon to die, or to be what? Be surrendered in order to lose, because you have no EX Pokemon, right? I don't know why they charge the deck at the 5 energy. You know, maybe the AI is too focused on just healing, right? I guess that's the main concept of this deck. They're just showing. I guess they're just using Wigglytuff to build up energy in the back. But once I kill Wigglytuff, you know, I just need to kill the Dialga, because that's probably the EX Pokemon they're gonna send out. Right. Oh, they didn't send out Dialga, they sent out Bidoof. Right. They're stuck on the... You see, that was a pointless retreat. Maybe they just want to heal their Pokemon, but that was a pointless retreat. Right, but that did a lot of damage to Togekiss, because Togekiss is weak to Steel. Right, so you know this deck isn't the best against Dark and Steel, but it's still very consistent. You know, I finished it. I beat the Dark deck no problem. I'm beating this deck no problem. Yep, that's win. Let me show you the deck. Yeah, just mostly build your deck with support and cards that can fetch your Pokemon. Pokemon communication, Pokeball, and they have potions just so you can heal Togekiss up. Tools are good. Don't stack too many unnecessary Pokemon. I mean, you could build another deck. You don't have to be Togekiss, but the reason why I use Togekiss is because Togekiss can do consistent 120 damage for 2 energy, which is very free. Yeah, and also cheap to pull, it's cheap to get. Yeah. You know, I'll use the same deck. I've been using the same deck for all the expert challenges, and it works. But this is only just for the Shiny Revelry, just because that's a new pack. All right, good luck.